right, gang, let's get this party started. So I see that you guys like the Q&A, and I love that for us. I really love that for us. Listen, before I get started and I get into part 2 of the questions and answers that you guys have from the comments, please subscribe to the channel, okay? I really need your help, okay? You guys help me get to my goal of 3K, over 3K now, and I'm super excited about that. Y'all love me a little bit, and I love that for us. So go ahead and subscribe, share this with a friend, share this with people that you know that are trying to get into investing, or you guys can become partners and all that stuff, right? Because I can help you do that. So without further ado, the drink of the day is made by yours truly. It's a white chocolate mocha coffee, iced coffee. All right, so let's get into the question. So if I register my LLC in Detroit, can I use it to purchase in other states such as Alabama, Maine, etc.? I thought I answered this one before in the last one, but I'm gonna be very specific and answer it again. And do you mind sharing the assessor link to view the actual total back tax we paid in Alabama? Okay, so yes, I know my website is not working. I am revamping the website, okay? Also, to answer your first question, if you have an LLC in Detroit and you register your business with the state in order to buy properties, you cannot and should not do that in any other state, okay? Michigan is very state specific, especially when it comes to businesses. If you're doing business here, you need to register your business here. And I just wouldn't mix all the LLCs and all that anyway. If you're gonna, invest in Michigan, get one for Michigan, get one for Maine, get one for Alabama, and so on and so forth. Okay, don't mix all of that. You don't want to commingle. That's another business side of it, but you don't want to do that. I specifically work with the state of Michigan, so I don't do anything in Alabama. So no, I don't have the link for that. Okay. The next question, my husband and I are interested in 2 properties. How do we find out who owns it and if the property owner is willing to sell? I can find that out for you. My email is right here, info@househunting.com. Go ahead and send me an email and I will, with the property address and a little background for this, and I can go ahead and look that up for you. Okay. Are open houses on the Land Bank website? Yes, they are. They are on Facebook and they are also on Instagram. They promote heavily on social media for open houses. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and check out the Detroit Land Bank Authority social media pages and you can definitely get that information. Where's the link to your website? Website is being revised and I will definitely let you guys know when I have revamped it. Okay, we're going through a little bit of a rebrand right now. Next question. These are lovely. Thank you. We're talking about the properties on the west side. Are these available on land banks? No. 9 times out of 10, no. I say 9 times out of 10 because that 1 small percent chance. I just saw a property that one of my clients, we went to go and look at last week, and what I see that it's a catch-22. So the properties are available on the MLS, but they're more accessible on the Land Bank website, if that makes sense. Last question, are you Jamaican? Yes. I don't know how you knew that. Maybe my work ethic, I don't know. But yes, I am. Let's see if there are any more questions and anything else that I left off. Some of the other questions I know that I get all the time, especially when it comes to land bank properties, is can I sell if I haven't made it out of compliance? It's a process, and by the time you get through that process to get it transferred to the other person and all that, and then they have to commit to finishing up the property and all of that, they are still under the timeline restrictions, and you have to let them know that. Sometimes you guys don't let them know that, and then they get caught up and then they end up losing the property, and it's a big miss. A lot of people put a lot of money into these properties and end up losing them because of that very reason. I work with land bank, but on a very, very small scale. I don't do it as much as I used to. I don't even promote it as much as I used to because I found a better strategy that works. The strategy that works now is if you have the mentality and the way that I think, if you have a large amount of money to put into a property for rehab, meaning $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, because that's typically what it's going to take to put back into these properties. If you have that, you could go ahead, pay cash for a property that doesn't have a lot of work to put into. You can put an extra maybe 5, 6, maybe 10,000 max at most to put into that property to get it tenant ready. You have the deed and you're done. It's the exact same end result that you would get with the land bank property. You get the deed, you have it, you own it outright, and it's less work, less stress, less headache. So I want you guys to think about that because you don't think about that strategy. You think about the cheap properties, but you got to think about all that it takes, all the money that it takes to put into that property to get it to where it needs to be. And if you have that type of money, then why not just go ahead and start getting a return on your investment faster, better, quicker? All right, so let's start thinking strategy. And if you want to hop on a call with me and we could talk strategy and we could talk about what's the best method for you and the way to invest in Detroit, go ahead and let me know. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.